All right. Y'all can probably hear me, but y'all can't see me. Okay. We're already starting. All right. Technical difficulties. Why not? Right? Why not? Here we go. Hi, everyone. How are we doing today? Already. Am I live right now? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I see why. That's my bad. I wanted to say shout out to D. That's all for becoming a member. I had to look at that, and I haven't moved my chat since, so I can't see what y'all saying until I do what I do down here. Here we go. Hello. All right. Okay. I'm glad I wrote notes, y'all. I wrote down some notes so we can talk about some things in somewhat of an order. I'm going to do a little, I guess, breakdown, and then we can go into the discussion part. I'm trying to be professional here today. Senior Fuzzy Feet with 37 months. Hello, Straw Hat Queen. Hey, Senior Fuzzy Feet. How you doing? Just eat her cake. Hey, how you doing? Okay, I see there's a couple of people in here, and I want to make sure I say hi to y'all. Skits, I see you. Tay, Blazer. I probably can't say all y'all names, but I see y'all. I see y'all. I'm gonna go old school with the binder here. I got a binder. I feel like I'm doing a presentation right now. I don't think I like that. It takes some time. It takes some time. Jillian, 10 months. Hey, Jillian. Oh my goodness. Are y'all ready for this? This is going to be a lot because this arc started way, way back. And I didn't realize that until we got there, So this storyline, 3 months it took me to get through this arc. And I'm ready to start Egghead Island already, but I will wait and I will do this first and then we can continue on. I got a busy week, so y'all know there's a lot that's happening behind the scenes. I should go ahead and say it. Why not? I am trying something new. I am going to have a garden in my backyard. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't got the green thumb. I could take care of humans better than I could take care of plants. So this is going to be a journey for me. We're getting that set up for this weekend. I may keep y'all up to date if y'all want some updates, because I'm 100% sure it's going to be a lot of trial and error, but we going to make it, right? We going to make it. All right. Okay. I can't do it. I couldn't take care of plants, but Egghead would make you ball one. You know what? I can't even say. One Piece makes me ball. So bald-headed. One Piece makes me ball. Either way. So I know I'm going to probably cry. It is what it is. I'm going to have an egghead. I'm a bald-head egghead on Egghead Island. I am curious about that. The name of the island is Egghead. So I'm assuming eggs and heads and eggheads. I don't know. That's weird. It's a weird word. Wano. Whole cake was whole cake. It was a whole cake, so that made sense. So egghead, I'm assuming, is eggheads. What kind of eggheads? I don't know. We're gonna crack some eggs? Maybe. I don't know. But let me go ahead and get this presentation out the way before we get into actually talking about Wano here. Queen Garden Art. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Egghead is an old nerd term, by the way. Did not know that. Is that a bad thing? Like you an egghead? Like you too smart for your own good type thing? I don't know. I never heard of it. I caught up right before they went on break. Then I continued on the manga and I'm fully caught up. Nice, Uncle Junior. Uncle Junior, how you doing? I mean, will you make One Piece arc tier list? Oh, yes, definitely. I got a lot of things. One Piece related. Even though One Piece might be ending and we gotta wait for a weekly, there's still a lot of other One Piece things that I want to do. I think I even want to play the One Piece game. That would be nice. I don't know how it is. I don't know anything about it. I refuse to look at anything One Piece related because I will get spoiled and I don't want to get spoiled. Speaking of spoils, holy crap, was this arc crazy. All right, let's get into it. I got the Wano. I'm gonna look down. I got only two pages. Oh, I'm so old school. I refuse to use a damn. I'm old. I refuse to type this shit out. I refused. Can that move? Thank you. Zeke, how you doing? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me good? Am I good? I am proud of us for not spoiling. Y'all are awesome, man. Like Woo! Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Oh, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen any of Wano art, I suggest you exit stage left, right, corner, upside down, all that stuff, because we will be talking a lot about this. Okay. What's your pen? What do you mean, what's my pen? What that mean? Loud and clear? Okay. You hear me? All right. I'm ready for my presentation. Wano. Okay, I'm gonna just read, okay? Y'all, my writing, I can barely read it. Okay, Wano arc begins in Punk Hazard. Y'all can correct me in anything I say here because I could be wrong because my memory is shit. All right, so actually Wano starts in Punk Hazard because we meet Kimon's ass. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but let me call him Ken. We met Keen. Let's call him Ken. Keen. I'm gonna call him Keen. We meet his ass crack. So we don't know what that's about, but that's the first meeting of the Wano people. You know what I'm saying? And also we meet Momo there, right? Yeah, I think we meet Momo. We meet Momo there? Y'all correct me? I think we do. Just let me know. By the end of Punk Hazard and Luffy, okay, Luffy and Law has formed an alliance to defeat one of the emperors, which is Kaido. So right there, Punk Hazard, we got the whole setup, even though we're going to go in between time and do other things. But we got our first, little setup. Yes, in the garbage dump. Yes, because Luffy falls down and Momo acts like he's big and bad, even though he's not. He's so damn cute. All right, and Luffy defeats Caesar, and we move on to Dressrosa, which we get Law's story on that. What is that? Real black beard, protagonistic. Thank you for the super chat. Do you plan on reading the manga once you caught up with the anime episodes? I'm only anime, but I watch others react to the chapters. They never showed it. I would love to. I would do this all over again. I would do it all over again, but I can't do it the way I was doing JoJo on this channel because I had to delete every single piece of work that I've done with that JoJo thing, and it pissed me off so much. I refuse to read any more manga. That's just a personal issue I had. I was just that mad. But that's pettiness on that's stupid on me. If that sounds dumb from my end. Like, you so mad that you stopped reading the manga because YouTube pissed you off? Yeah. Okay. Either way, it's not about JoJo. All right. Yeah. All right. What the hell did I? Oh, I thought that said Daddy T. It said Daddy Trainwreck T Daddy. Okay. All right. Let's continue on. We're in Dressrosa now. Here I go. I got notes, but it doesn't matter. I don't ever stay on track. All right. In Dressrosa, we learn about the fruit, the devil fruit called the Smiles, which we learn about in Wano, and it keeps your ass smiling. Yeah, we end up learning all that. That's wild. It's just, this writing is wild. Okay, Luffy Fourth Gear also appears in Dressrosa because he defeats Doflamingo with that. You guys making me think we ain't got no more gears, but no. All right. Okay, we leave Dressrosa and we end up on an elephant ass. So we on Zou Island now. And this is where it really starts picking up kinda with with Wano, because we get who we got? Rizzo, and I can't remember the painting guy name. Honestly, I don't give a two shits about him, but I can't remember his name. The guy who can't paint for shit but died to us and say he really can't paint. What's his name, y'all? Oh, I can't. Ooh, say now. Can that guy? Yes, y'all got it though. The trader. We gonna go with that. Okay, let's go with that. The man. Ooh. Okay. All right, where we at? Yeah, so we got in there. We learn about Cat Dog, and we get Carrot, and we get Pedro. And Sanji leaves us to get married. That happens. Yeah, Sanji leaves us. And we also learn about the Redstones. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, so I'm just saying the Redstones. That's going to get our ass to Laugh Tail Island. Yes. Also, we learn about the history. Well, a little bit of the history between Momo and his story of him losing his father to Kaido, who is an emotional drunk. I got my thoughts on Kaido. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind him. And we form an alliance. The Ninja Pirate make samurais. All right. You think we going to Wano? Not quite yet, because we got to make a detour. Okay, we're still not quite at Wano, but we have been building this shit since Punk Hazard. This is some wild, beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Kaido is pretty cool. You know, he worked the nerve, but ponograph. I'm gonna stop. Okay. All right. Luffy, Brook, Nami, Chopper goes to Whole Cake Island to save Sanji, to get him back, you know. And Pedro and Carrot joins them on that. Yes. Because Pedro was working with Brook and everybody else was split up. We end up on Whole Cake Island. We crash the wedding, save Sanji, but run away from Big Mom, who is now chasing our ass to Wano. Now we get to Wano. When I say this storyline is wild shit, all the way back to this, wow. So we are in Wano, and a lot has happened. I'm gonna give you guys, this is where things, I know I've already been off track, but this is where things really get off the rails, because I'm going to bring up only bullet points to talk about, and we can go from there. Poneglyph. Okay, why am I still trying? Stop. 10 years in real life? Oh, 10 years in the making. Big Mom the Cannibal. I forgot that happened. I forgot about, I'm gonna be honest. Big Mom was a memorable character, but not, I don't know. Do I like Big Mom? I'm so confused with her. I don't know if I really like her, because I think just for her mothering skills alone, I hate her. But do I hate her? Because you know her backstory. So you feel bad for him just like everybody else, because everybody got a shitty backstory. But then some people can have shitty backstories and still not be shitty people. I don't know. Okay. Now, well, actually, we not in Wano quite yet, because we got some things that happen before we actually land on the island. Holy shit. Zeke. For the 16 month, I can't read. Queen Wano was mentioned by Samurai. Oh, that. I'm not going. The Brook Zombie, when Zoro fought him on Thriller Bar. Holy shit! It was. I don't know, Bennett. Okay. Not many moms in One Piece survive. That's sad but true. But Big Mom does. Hey, Thoughtful. She's not the best mom, no. No, she's not. She's pretty shitty. Okay. But okay, we haven't landed on Wano quite yet, because I got some questions for y'all. And I don't know if y'all can answer it. Because I don't know if y'all want to answer it either way. Or do we have answers to this? I don't know. But I was going back on my videos, and I was looking at some of the videos. I was looking at some videos of mine. And this thing about a frozen big ass straw hat. Did we get anything else on that? I don't remember. I don't really remember. I remember the lady or somebody opening a door, and it was a frozen big ass straw hat. We haven't yet. We know nothing. Okay, cool. All right, I'm good. Okay. In the empty throne situation where it doesn't become empty, but I feel like that person now has to do with Vivi, and we blaming Sabo on this murder between the dad and Vivi's disappearance. Like, now, when I was looking back, I was like, wait a minute. This whole thing started before this whole Sabo murdering somebody. Because that lady, or I don't know what she is. I don't know if it's a lady or a man, or the long-hatted person stabbed the picture of Vivi, and that's all we got. And they sat on the throne, and that's all we got. We got a name, I guess. I don't know. But that is interesting. Sabo. I am, what? What is that? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's what that was? We go by them because, okay, we have no idea. All right. Oh, that's what that is. An emu bird? Mono arc chains watching 5 episodes without dropping a single tear. Impossible. Oh, one arc challenge. There's no way. There's no way not to cry at that thing. But I mean, there's a way. If there's a way, if there's a will, there's a way. But it's not gonna happen on my side. How do I pronounce that with the 5? Lingino? Oh God, I am terrible at reading. I apologize. Hey Queen, smile fruits were mentioned back as far back as that island. Sabo by Doflamingo. Yeah, the smiles that replaced the slave trade. God damn. Cause he was laughing on the oh my gosh, bro. Wano's been in our life for a long time. A long time. Well, not really. I said a long time. Well, 10 years for y'all. Me, almost a few months. But yeah. Goodness gracious. That is awesome writing, man. What else questions did I have? We meet Kaido. Yeah, okay. That in Kaido. Yeah, Shanks. Shanks meeting up with the Holy Land man. Did we get answers on that when he was sitting down with the dudes talking? I don't think we got anything on that. No, I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, we got some building now. We have hey, I think I'm experiencing some of this with y'all in the same damn time. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm getting there. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. Vivi's missing. Yeah, father's dead. Sabo's to blame. Sabo did not do that. So we did before also landing on that island. We meet Kaido's son, Yamato, and then they climb up on the waterfall, and everybody gets separated. And this is where everything begins. We learn about people, and I will forget names. I know faces, but I will forget names, and I do apologize about that. So I hope you guys can help me out. Robin, Zoro, Usopp, and Frankie already there. I do have a question. How did they get there? How did they get to that island? Am I missing something? I forgot. Did they travel with somebody? Did they travel with Cat Dog? Hold on. No. Cat was late. Hold up. How the hell did they get there? I don't remember. They flew. With who? Margo. Wait, what? Marco carry all of them? They went with Law. Oh, Law. Yeah, Law. Holy shit, Law. Okay. How did Law get there? With a submarine? He climbed up? Because now it's like I'm wondering how did Law get there with that submarine? Did he climb up the waterfall too in the submarine? Yeah, Cat Dog did stay in Wano, and one of them was the cat was late. Room. Yeah, that'll work. Holy crap. We didn't see. I wish I would have seen how they got there. That would have been nice. Real Blackbeard with the two. Make new mods. People spoiling in chat. Okay. Who wants to be a mod? I would say who wants to be a mod, but at the same time, I don't do this on a regular. And I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I can't just make everybody mods, but I think we got a few that's in here, right? Hold on. I don't even see. No, we got like 2 mods in here right now. I could take her. You want to be I know Doubtful. I could make you a mod from here. Can I do? Oh, okay. More mod powers. Wait. Can manage block version. Okay. Mod powers. If you lose your mind with your mod powers, I will have to take it away. That's all I will say. But I'm gonna make it some. Who else wants to be your mod here? I volunteer. Hey, I see you here. Like I say, we will have. Okay, I think we good. There we go. Did it show up? Did y'all get the crown? I mean, not the crown. The ranch. The ranch. Did y'all get the ranch dressing? And Zeke, I got you. Okay. I think that. Oh, yeah, I know Senior Fuzzy Feet. Senior Fuzzy said, not me. Not me. With great power comes great responsibility. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Yeah, y'all got y'all ranch dressing. All right. Now, okay. So we are there. Robin's getting the information. Frankie's supposed to be getting the blueprints. Usopp is doing his lion thing, being a snake oilsman, a frog oil salesman. He really fucked that up. But and who else was there? Hold up, we got Zoro. Goddamn Zoro. Okay, he just started some shit. All right, I get it. He don't give a damn. It's cool. So that's what when Luffy them actually finally arrived to this island, Zoro's the one to kick shit off. Fair enough. Why not? It's Zoro. Okay. Y'all missing the booty shake? That was fun. That was fun. That was a badass scene. The Zoro thing. Yo, that whole stabbing the belly thing is very intriguing to me. That is very interesting. And I don't know, maybe it's just like that is the samurai way of doing things, or is it their cultural way of doing things? But that is very interesting. And Zoro said, "No, I'm not, because I didn't do anything wrong." So that's what it's called. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. Man, I wish I knew how to read correctly. That would be nice. That would be a nice 40-year-old birthday gift to learn how to read right. I need some ABC hooked on phonics. Correctly. See? Read correctly. There we go. Spet eku. Spet eku? No, I'm not sure. I hope. Speak poo coo. Ooh. I don't want to be a mod, but I can be your lore expert. I rewatched One Piece through reaction about 7 times now, and I know what to say to answer your questions while not spoiling. I got you, bearded. All right. Zoro promised he would never lose, but he lost all the damn time. Pluto, yeah, it's in Wano. Yeah, the weapon's there too. Okay, in Wano though. Oh, the Shogun guy. I don't know his name. I do know his name, but I gotta give him nope, wait. Before we get to him, we got Luffy meets Tama, and she feeds him, but that turns out to be a bad thing because, the history of Wano, which we don't quite know about. We just know that it's a terrible place and there's no food. Well, we do know. We do know it's a terrible place and the water's poisonous and they don't get to eat. That's Kaido is, yeah. Okay, Kaido may be a cool villain and all, but damn. Okay, the Shogun guy. I got to give him another name because I'm not going to be able to pronounce his name. So we're just going to call him the Jackass. We learned about him, and we don't know why he does what he does yet, but we just learned about him. We learned Ace was in the land of Wano. Of course, Ace was there. I think he was trying to save children or adults. I know he was there to save somebody, and he meets up with He meets Namato and also makes a promise. Him and his damn promises. Ace and his promises. He makes a promise to Tama. Yep. Ooh, okay. You know what? This Ace thing really bugs me, because all that stuff, I know we should go all the way back to Marine 4. We shouldn't be going all the way back there, but that could have been avoided. And I get it. It's part of the story. It's part of the thing. And it's part of life, honestly. I realize One Piece, shit is not all rainbows and gumdrops. It's just not. Reality hits hard in this damn show. So it's like me watching Lion King as a young kid and seeing Mufasa die. It still replays in my mind constantly. I will never forget the day I saw Mufasa die. I'm never going to forget the day I saw Ace die. It pisses me off that I get flashbacks about him and I can't get any new shit about him. But I'm okay about it. I will be okay about it. I'm not okay about it. I'm lying my ass off. When does the man die, Queen? I'm sorry. I know he's not dead. He's dead, but he's still... His spirit's still on and all that shit. Dead. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just like, Mufasa is dead. Spoiler. Oh, no. The guy who plays Mufasa. Oh, my God. James Earl Jones. No. Okay. Stop. We're not there. We. Okay. I am all over the place. I am. We not staying on topic. This is why I got a book in front of my face to read. Okay, we got to stay on topic. It doesn't matter if I put it on the screen or not. I'm gonna read it and I'm still gonna go off track. I'm a terrible driver. I'm sorry. This is a rocky road y'all are joining me on. Shut up. I am a terrible driver, y'all. Okay. Rocky Balboa. I want to tell y'all a secret. I don't know if I ever let y'all know my real name. Do you, anybody? I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask a question. Do anybody know my real name? It has to do with Rocky Balboa. Queen. Hey, oh, look at who's in here. Look at you. Curry. How you doing? Isn't it Blaze? Ooh, nobody knows. Ooh, I can keep a secret forever. No, I told him a long time ago. I said my name like 7 years ago, and I don't think some of y'all was been around that long. Queen name is Rocky. It has to, I will just say this. It has to do with Rocky. If somebody, oh, BK got it. BK got it. Yep. Yo, Adrian, I hated that movie just because, well, I refused to watch that movie just because of that. But I ended up watching it. It's a good movie. But yeah, there we go. That's out there. Oh, Blu-ray said, oh my God, I miss the days. Don't even say that name out loud. We don't talk about those days. Those days are gone. Long gone. Long gone. Dang, you know about the solid bars days. Yeah, you've been around for a while. Okay, we are back in Wano. Oh, yeah, Adrian. High school was miserable with that. All right, Odin is okay. Okay, who is Odin? Yeah, okay. Now, I think we are now on talking points. So we are officially on the island. And where do we begin with? Where do we start? There's a lot. This thing has flipped from scene to scene to scene. So many people having their moments. So many people having their stories. It was a lot. And it got a little frustrated with me. It's with them switching the scenes on some very crucial points. But it went back to it. You know, they didn't they didn't do too much. It was just one of those, hey, get back to that scene. I don't care about that scene right now because I need to see that scene. But it's good. It's good. Does it count if I boil the water? Hold on. What are we talking about? wait, Odin? I don't know what does it count if I boil the water. What does that mean? Odin is pretty damn cool. It sucks what happens to him. Okay, we get the backstory of the samurais and the nine. Well, the ghosts of the past. We thought they were ghosts, but they're not ghosts. They just came from the future, 20 years into the future. Momo is really supposed to be 28, but he is still an 8-year-old. Wow. That right there was a twist. So yeah, now we gotta work together. We gotta work to get everybody together. What else? Yeah, okay. Luffy ends up in prison. Okay, the characters we meet in prison. Oh God. Queen we meet in prison. And Kid we meet in prison. These are the two, I think, two important ones, right? It's Queen and Kid. Queen, I was feeling him at the beginning, but he became shit at the end. And it's funny because King was pissing me off at the beginning. And I was like, oh, you hating on Queen. But I ended up liking King at the end. So that flipped. Luffy was trying to, level up on his skills. And, oh, man, what's the old man name? The Flower Man. I'll just say Flower Man, y'all. I'm sorry with the names today. It's just going to be bad. He teaches him something. Hey, ho? Hey, ho? Oh. Hey, ho. I don't know. Hey, ho. I need to say, this is probably why I need to watch stuff in English, because I can say it, I can pronounce it correctly because I'm hearing it, but I just cannot watch that show in English. I have to watch it in its original form. Hey, ho. Hey, ho. Hey, yo. Okay. Hey, yo. Okay. So he's also an important character there. It was Chopper. Chopper was in the prison. Wait, no, because Chopper and Ninja Rizzo was trying to save. Wait a second. Yeah. Chopper was in they was trying to save what? How did see? Here we go. I know Chopper was there because he ends up saving everybody with the medicine that Luffy, the poison that Luffy decides to just take it all and become. Luffy just don't give a damn. Big Mom too came. Yes, Big Mom had a memory loss, and she was because they were riding on Tama and Kiku, Kiku, as well was with them, and Chopper and Big Mom because they met them on the island. Holy crap, a lot. See, I knew I'm going to just forget everything. Well, not forget, just don't forget. All right, okay. Shit, all right. So we end up in prison fighting Big Mom. Big Mom gets her memory back. Queen wants to stop all that. At the end of the day, we break free. What the fuck happens to Big Mom in between? Wait a minute. She wants the red bean soup. Where did she go? Luffy breaks out of prison. But what the hell did happen to Big Mom? Oh, Big Mom was getting ready with Kaido and stuff. Okay. Yeah. So, my bad. Because they was forming their own alliance. Jeez. Kaido and Big Mom was doing their thing. Even though Kaido wanted to kill Big Mom when she popped up at the island. Holy shit. This is a lot. So Luffy breaks out of prison. And we get the introduction of Kid, kind of. And Zoro and Killer, well, we didn't know what was Killer at the time. They were doing their thing. And a sword and so much shit. Ugh. But, the main thing about this arc was ambushing Kaido on that island there that he was carrying. That was the main goal. Things did not go as planned because somebody was snitching on everybody in that damn place. So they had to, somebody took it in their own hands and they sacrificed their life to reset this plan. The main goal is to get Kaido, to get him while he's drunk, Do y'all saw this man fight while drunk? This man is a powerful man. The fact that he jumped off of a sky island and still didn't die says he is a strong man. Yes. Okay. Onigashima. Probably still saying that. But Kaido's best girl. Kaido was tired of waiting for Joy Boy. Kaido is a sad man, but we'll get into this discussion of Kaido after we break down this whole at the end of the fight. Okay. So the plan we finally got the plan on, but when we get to the island, we get there, nobody's to be found because supposedly the snitch told on him, but the snitch didn't really do right because we end up over there anyway. So at the end of the day, we still end up on this island. In the process, Jinbei shows up. So Jinbei becomes the new member of the Straw Hats. He is there now, but he still is not there. If you want me to be real, he's there, but we don't see him as much as I wanted to see him. He fought, he did his thing, but I wanted to see more Jinbei. I wanted to see more interaction between the Straw Hats and Jinbei. Because even when we got there, everybody was separate, doing their own thing and fighting their own battles and stuff. At the party, he wasn't even at the party because he wanted to be respectful and eat the food that the guy cooked. It's like, it still wasn't good enough for me. I wanted Jinbei to be more involved with the Straw Hats. But maybe next time, we're finally all together and going into Egghead Island, we'll get that. He still got to know. He does. And you say Uncle Jinbei. By the end of this, I'm gonna tell y'all who I think when it comes to family members of each of the Straw Hats, who I look at as if they were my family member, they will be, an uncle or grandpa. I'll let y'all know that at the end. If y'all remind me, I might forget, honestly. He's a father figure. He is. Well, I see him. Whoa. You know what? Yeah, I can see that. Robinette's big sister. Yeah. Matter of fact, fuck it. Because I won't remember later. I got Luffy as the little brother, Usopp as a little nephew, Sanji as a cousin, and Zoro as a cousin. Nami is a little niece. She's not a sister. Robin is a big sister. Chopper is a little nephew. Brooke is grandpa. And let's change Jinbei to a father figure. Yeah, I like that instead of, I was going to say uncle for Jinbei. But no, I see it. I can see him as the father figure of the ship. Frankie, excuse me. Frankie is the uncle too. Frankie is big uncle. Is he older than? No, I think I'm older than Frankie. Holy shit. I think I'm with Jinbei and yeah, because I believe, yeah, I'm older than them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm older than Frankie. I'm older than Robin. I'm older than Usopp. Maybe me and Jinbei probably on the same age, around that. Me and Brooke, we going what? How long he's been on? No, we ain't that close. Yeah, Frankie's there. I'm surpassed that. Anyway, damn. Well, Jinbei is single. Jinbei, what you said? Jinbei, Frankie's 38. Frankie be 36. Two uncles, Jim and Uncle Frank. 46 is, yeah. Well, then I guess Jinbei couldn't be a father figure. He will be a brother. God damn. Anyway, this is so out of order, y'all. I am so out of order. I knew even with me writing this stuff down, I still will not be in order. I just won't. So let me see what else has happened. Can we talk about Sanji? I want to go ahead and knock that out the way. I'm gonna talk about him. I had a moment with him, and that's why I consider him as a cousin. Like, I like you, but you can work my nerve, cousin. Like, you can work my nerve. There is one moment where he does a thing, and now that I see why he did the thing, respectfully, cool. Because Robin got her moment, and she needed that. She definitely needed that. But it's interesting to me to see that he can't see the women that do like him, but he gets all crazy about the women that don't want him. That's weird. No, I don't know if that's weird because I don't understand. I'm not a psychologist, but I don't understand him. That's probably what I just don't get him. I get him, but don't get him. Like, sometimes you make sense to me, but sometimes you don't make sense to me. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why are you doing that? And that plays a lot with my mind with Sanji. But I like Sanji. I like his fighting skills. I like his cooking skills. I like when he's actually just calm and chill. I like him and Zoro together, everything. But he has these moments where I just want to pop him upside his head. But Nami does that for me, so respectfully, Nami. Thank you, Nami. I don't know. Sanji is Sanji. I mean, and that's the thing. Everybody in the Straw Hats have their flaws, right? There's no such thing as a perfect person anyway. So yes, everybody has a flaw. It's just a flaw that he used the can to spy on naked people, naked ladies, but he can just legit go in there and just chill. Why you had to be invisible to do that? What were you doing invisible, Sanji? Can you just go in there and just chill? No, because you had to be invisible. What were you doing invisible? I'm like that. You didn't have to do that, dude. It was a mixed bathroom. It was a mixed bath. You could have legit just go in there. But what was he doing? He's for the thrill. He's a perv. Yes, that's what I don't like. I don't like the perv part. That's the only part. Only part I don't like about it. It's the pervertness. I don't know. The thrill sounds about right. Okay, we can say the thrill, the love of the game. Okay, I take that. I'll take that. He's a runner. He's a track star. Sanji sips. boy. Most people don't like that about. Yeah, that's the only thing about Sanji. That's the only thing. Everything else is great. Cause you can tell he really cares. Like he legit cares. He's way more emotional than Zoro. Way more. And Zoro got on my nerve. He's my favorite character, but he worked my nerve. He did. He's too cool. He got too emotional, too cold. What the fuck you want? I don't know. In between, I can't say he's too cold. He's logical. Zoro is logical, even though you would think he's dumb, but he's logical when it comes to, fighting and all that stuff. Like when he was trying to say you can't go get not VV because, we gotta blah, 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 blah. Luffy did it, but, I get it. But Zoro had some growth. Sanji has some growth. Everybody had a little. Robin had the biggest. I think, to me, Robin had her biggest growth. It was great to see her do that. I'm so glad she got that. Battle IQ. What did Zoro do? He's just so cold, but I get it. I get why he's logical. Maybe that pissed me off a little bit. Because I like how Luffy handles some of the stuff he does, even though he's not supposed to do the things he does. He puts, I would say Luffy puts his crewmate in danger, but not to the point where he won't protect them. Yeah, he jumped off a waterfall. Yeah, he shouldn't have did that. But did he have to get beat up and put in the cage? I think not. But, Anyway, so Zoro and, so we got Sanji out of the way. Sanji, do you boom? I don't know what to expect in Sanji and Egghead, but I'm going to say this today. I'm going to try my best not to have a rant about Sanji and Egghead. Whatever he does in Egghead, he gonna do it. I'm not gonna pause and react to it. I'm not gonna bitch and complain about it. And I'm making that promise. I'm not gonna do it. Because at this point in time, as long as I've been watching One Piece, I should know Sanji's deal. And get the hell over it. So I'm getting over it. All right? No. I can do it. Can't wait till you see Egghead. No spoilers, no disappointed. Nope, rant. I don't want to go off on Sanji all the time. I'm always going off on him. Everybody else seems like they get away with everything. But yet I go after Sanji. Do you feel like I target Sanji? I'm curious, because I feel like I'm always yelling about Sanji and nobody else. Do I not? I don't feel like that's right. I feel like everybody should get it. Thank you for the $4.99 PLA. Real facts. Chopper makes the skincare for Nami and Robin. Brooke is their hairdresser. Blackbeard never showers. I don't believe that. And Oda answers the family question. Blackbeard never showers. You see that. I mean, that's why he's there for. Nah, you guys, Sanji deserves it. He may be goated, but don't forget the dog incident. Wait a minute. King of Hell, Lucifer, Jesus. And then I put Jesus behind that. Okay. Hey, the dog incident. What was the dog incident? I don't know. Abdomen. Yeah, because it's abdomen. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? $5 with the super chat. They say laughter is the death of tranny. No wonder the world government fears Luffy fruit. You can't be scary when you're being made fun of. Oh, it's a spoiler dog incident, not a dog incident. Okay, I'll just mind my business. Y'all got that. You go after people who flex their blood veins for real. That is just. Okay, where did we end up? Okay, I discussed Sanji. Okay, so Sanji. Let's just talk about Sanji and Queen's battle. Beautiful. We thought Sanji hit a woman. There was no way in hell he hit a woman. So Queen, I end up finding out Queen is not who I thought he was. He's a whole bitch. So he got his ass beat. King, I feel so bad for when it came to Zoro and King's fight. I felt bad for King. I don't even know if they're actually dead, because even though that dude went to the prison and, sucked all their juices, it just seems like as long as they get hydrated, they'll be all right. So I don't know if they're actually dead or not. German, so okay, Sanji's not using his can no more, and he's accepting all his new abilities, that he is now unbreakable, I guess, in a way. And hopefully he doesn't have any other side effects. Zoro and his side effects. I think that man died. Did he die? That death came for him. He definitely would have died of anything, because if Frankie didn't save him. I don't know. He was damn near close. He definitely died. He said he came back to hell. He came back from hell. Him and Sanji are beautiful. Okay, Momo's sister. Let's get back on track. Momo's sister. there's not much to say about her. Besides, she did her thing, you know. I thought I didn't like her at first, but now I understood the situation once it got broken down. It's funny how you perceive something when you first see it, and then you get a history behind it, and you're like, oh, damn. Okay, I understand. You know, but first impressions was not good when it came to her. But then you see the dudes who were losing their minds about her were pretty much, watch my words. They weren't good guys, you know. I was about to say some wild shit, but I had to watch that. Yeah, she does play that guitar thing pretty damn well. Hiyori. I'm not sure. I'm saying I don't know. That's why when I'm not saying the name, it's because I can't pronounce it correctly. But we also so Zoro gets a new sword in this situation. It's not much to talk about besides we got a new sword. That sword got some deep ass meaning to it. That sword got some history. Now, is Zoro from Wano? Like, is that his place? I don't know. Does he have ancestors in Wano? I don't know. But he is definitely becoming a stronger swordman there. We also get Odin. With Odin, we get his backstory. We get him and Rogers, and we get to learn about the last island. And the reason why it's called what it's called is because the first thing they did was laugh. It's fine. We don't need to know yet. It's cool. We don't need to know. It's all right. I'll wait. Yep, laugh tail. I'm gonna laugh about it. Yeah, I better laugh. We better get there. Yo, if Bucky gets to this damn, I'm going way on. You know, if Bucky gets to this damn laugh tail before the Straw Hats, oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload that video. I'm gonna be pissed. Yes. The stuff they're doing to Buggy. Buggy storyline. Buggy storyline is a little wild right now. Y'all, I'm not happy about it. Buggy the pirate. I don't think we'll laugh. You don't think we're gonna laugh at Laugh Tail? Or the Raft Tail? Is it Raft Tail or Laugh Tail? I'm assuming Laugh Tail, right? When will Egghead reaction? Hold on. I'm not tomorrow, but the next day I'm gonna have a reaction for y'all when it comes to Egghead. I was gonna record it before I did my live, but I feel like I gotta let this all out of my system before I start the other art. Buggy. Who wants Buggy to be the one who makes it to the Laugh Tail? I'm curious. Wait, that means he needs the redstones though. He don't even have one, right? I don't think so. Rango, thank you for the 5. Buggy is Oda's favorite character. Buggy basically is his infinite luck. He has one of the best characters art, not gonna lie, because every fail is a success. Mr. Buggy. Buggy the clown. And it's so amazing. I hate clowns. I really despise clowns. Scare the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna front. I don't hate clowns. They just scare me. So I don't want the clown to win. I don't. Buggy will accidentally get all 4. You know, right? It could be like that. He could accidentally get all of them. You're right. It's just somehow, some way, failing upwards. Yeah. Okay. So we out of the prison. Oh, one of the big moments. Now there's 2 huge moments for me when it comes to One Piece. It's that roof piece when Luffy gets on top of that damn roof. But all the worst generations, well, some of them, because some of the rest of the worst generations decide to side with Kaido, yeah, now. But anyway, that's their story, their decisions, their choices, not mine. Anyway, but we get up there with Killer, Kid, Zoro, Law, and Luffy. Amazing. I still go back and watch that because that was beautiful. And I cry every time, but it's so worth it. I don't care anymore. I really don't care. Yeah, 10-15. That was beautiful. The way he punched through the roof, the animation was beautiful. This arc, everything was just great. The aesthetics was amazing. Him walking past Big Mom and Kaido. Luffy. seeing the samurais all laid out. Law take him downstairs. Red Rock. Woo. No, no, you're not. But yeah, that was really, really. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. And yeah. Give me a second. That was nice, and homage to Ace again with his Red Rock. Oh Lord. Yeah, Yamato and Ace and that little thing they had together, and him seeing the paper disappear and knowing that he can't save his friend. Okay, Leg. There we go, Leg. Oh, can I just say Leg? I hope so. With the 5, Buggy has been searching for a treasure since he was a child on Rodder's ship. Yeah, if he actually ever actually find it, he could just claim his. Nah, that's true. He can claim it as One Piece. What is the One Piece? Like, I know Roger said that's the One Piece and all the treasure, but is One Piece actually a metaphor for something? Not sure on that yet. But Rango also with the 2. Gear 5 was the best and a good return to form. Yeah, we're going to talk about the second best episode there in a second. Such an epic scene, and Ken still lived. Yes, he can live, but we got a few of the samurais who passed. Well, we lost some people there. That was a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a fan of the death of the brothers of the samurais. I didn't think none of the samurais should have died, but that's the way One Piece world works. That's the way the world works. You just don't want things to happen, and it doesn't matter. Life is going to life on you. That's why I like One Piece. It's realistic. It's not. It gives you a little bit of escape, but at the same time, it makes you think a lot. It makes you really, really think. It makes you evaluate your life. Well, for me anyway. Like the way I want to continue on this journey of my life. But yeah, the second biggest part, which y'all did not spoil. I had the question, but y'all did not spoil, and I appreciate you guys for that. But Gear 5, the elephant showing up out of nowhere, calling on Momo, saying, "Oh, because Momo's now a grown ass man, 8 years old in the mind, but still a grown man because he wants to be able to fly Luffy up onto that island that he got knocked off because Kaido and him was fighting. This is the second time they was fighting, because the first time Luffy got his ass kicked and that's how he ended up in prison. But the second time he knocked him off the island and he came back up for the last and final one. But Luffy dies. The narrator pops up and says the winner is Kaido. The way they did this was amazing. So, Lily, is that Lily? Oh no, that's not Lily. My bad. I thought that was Lily. Sorry. God Usa versus Buggy the Clown. Oh my God. That would be an interesting thing. But we hear the drums. Well, what's his name? The elephant has a name, and he calls on Momo saying he hears the drums. The music, that orchestra, the string, the music itself, beautiful. I love the sound. I love the song. I don't even know if the song got a name to it. Either way, it's Luffy's heartbeat, right? The drums is Luffy's heartbeat, because that's why he's saying it was sounding funny. But he turns all white and he is goofy as hell, and it's perfect for him, because Luffy, I always thought you was goofy, and it just works out well. He's always a fun kid. He's not a kid. I need to look at Luffy as a man. He's a man now. He's not a kid. I don't know. Like I said, that's why I say little brother, because you just that little brother. Either way. And he starts to fight Kaido in this rubbery, bouncy form, and everything just goes so well because it just works, because that's all how I always saw Luffy as a character. He's so, if I can take things from Luffy, that's one of the things I'll take. This man got the determination, and he's selfish, but he's not selfish. He's selfish when it comes to meat, of course, and he is a little selfish when it comes to the decision making but he's captain at the same time, so he is in charge. But I don't know. Maybe I think even with the captain, you got to think of others, the people that you got your life on the line. Like, yeah, selfishness. Yeah, it's like he got yeah. So it's like you're captain, you're in charge, but at the same time, I feel like as a captain, you still got to think of others. And sometimes he has moments like just jumping off a waterfall because two other guys say, well, one guy say you ain't you ain't shit. So he's like, I'll show you I ain't shit, and I'm going down. But that was a little selfish. But at the same time, he just has this thing where he just wants everybody to go after what they believe in and what they dream in, and he wants everybody. And I don't know, maybe that's his dream. He wants everybody to. I don't know what he wants. Honestly, he wants the One Piece, but then he wants something else after it. We don't know what that is. But for this Wano, he wanted everybody to be able to eat, God damn it. And he damn sure did that. That's the one thing. He goes to these islands and he fixes it. Rango, again with the 5. Thank you very much. Luffy and Nike. Is it Nike or is Nika? Nika, right? The sun. Are the final light amidst the darkness you will be watching for the rest of the series. Luffy is the free spirit and creativity and fun. Like, yeah, wherever Luffy goes, just things shine, and it's better. Like, I'm conflicted on how I feel about people telling people how to live their life. But if I feel like things are wrong, I will say I don't think you should be doing it that way. Now, will I beat the living shit out of you for it? Probably not. Will I judge you? Yes, I will. But that's about it. I'm not gonna fight that. I'm not gonna go whooping ass and telling you shit. You doing shit wrong, so I'm gonna beat your ass and you're gonna get it right. You're gonna either get it together or you're gonna die. So I don't know. Like, it's at the end of the day, this is a show, and things that you wish you can do, you can't do because that's just not right. But I don't also like telling people what to do with their lives. So. But if you're affecting a whole bunch of people like Kaido did, that makes a lot of sense with Luffy. Like, you really just step your ass on this island, your drunk ass. You brought your drunk ass on this island, and you decide to build weapons, make people. Well, that was the jackass problem, making people eat fruit that makes people laugh, and they can't even cry because it's defected. Okay. Watch your words. Well, you live now. You can't edit half of this shit out. But yeah. So Kaido, of course, I think was totally wrong, and he was justified getting his ass whooped. I would love to do some stuff like that. I just can't. Okay, I can't go to your country and tell you you're doing shit wrong. I just can't. Me personally, I cannot. But yeah, fake joy versus real joy. Interesting. Fake joy versus real joy. His dream might be have a banquet with the whole world once he become king. And I wonder if it has to do with food. I do wonder that. Alabasta, he brought the rain. Skypea, he brought the sun. Really good point. Really good point. Oh, okay. So you talk about Tay and 1,000 sunnies carrying the sun. I think Luffy wants to be king of pirates so that he can have the power to make everyone be as free as he is. But here is my thing when it comes to being free as he is. Imagine if Kaido is free as he is. It's like, what is your motive in life? What do you want? What do you consider the way you see? How do you want to see the world? Not everybody got the mindset of Luffy. So it's like, I understand we just don't. At the end of the day, we all don't think alike. It's just never going to happen on this planet. It's not. Everybody gonna have different thoughts, and what's right and what's wrong, and what's wrong is what's right. So it's like, of course Luffy can have that, but can he actually achieve that is the question. That's why Luffy respects Blackbeard. Yeah, and that's the thing. Blackbeard is doing his thing. At the end, I don't like him. I despise every bit of him. But he's doing his thing. When it comes to some of these pirates, they're doing their thing. They're doing it the way they see fit. And I may not agree with it, but I get it. Like, that's how you want to rock through this world. That's what you want to do. I hate it, but at the same time, that's what they want to do. Shanks knowing all along what Luffy fruit was. I don't know. Did he know that? Thank you for the 2. Scarecrow Kaiser, right? Kaiser. I hope I say that right. Does he know? Because he jumped on that ship. He stole that devil fruit. Boy, I really hope we get a little bit of Shanks kind of like a backstory, more than just, him on the ship with Roger. Like, what did he go through? Like, give me a little bit of what Shanks went through. Cause I don't ever, oh my God, if Shanks, he lost his arm for Luffy. There's no way in hell he can turn on Luffy. But there's come the point where they're all going after the same thing. What will he do to get the One Piece? How far would he take it with Luffy to get the One Piece? Shanks is a very scary character to me in the sense of, I don't know, what is your line with the Straw Hats, aka Luffy? You lost an arm for this kid. You believe in this kid, But how far would you take it with this kid? I don't know. Shanks knows a lot more than we probably do right now. That is true, Rango. You are right, and thank you. Thank you for that. I want to see you fight with Blackbeard when he got a scar. Is that where he got a scar from Shanks? No, Shanks. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The scar on Shanks' face. Rat Hair Shanks. Why are we calling him Rat Hair Shanks? What? I don't like that. I don't like that. Kaido grew up in war and got screwed by his. Yes, he did. Yeah. That little backstory here. I go losing my voice. That little backstory with Kaido. Like I said, there's a lot of characters who have terrible, terrible, terrible backstory. But it's like, why? Some of them take that hate and want to destroy the world, like the jackass. Reason why he holding a grudge not because he got his family killed, because they treated him like shit. Not once did he ever say, "You killed my parents." No, he never brought that up. It was just what you did to me. Excuse me. It's all about me. What you did to me before. Like, dude, your reasonings and your logic sucks ass cheeks. Thank you, PLA, for the $1.99. Wait a minute. Wait, MB, Robin, and Usopp hold on. Wait. Robin and Usopp are who cut the crew's hair. Oh, Robin and Usopp cuts the crew's hair? Wait, somebody say Brooke did it? I don't know. I don't know if I'm right on that. I don't know. May have read that wrong. Kaido didn't have a chance. A lot of these characters didn't have chances. Big Mom didn't have a chance either. Because all it takes is someone like somebody with law and taking that angry kid and showing him some kind of damn love and support and care can change it's just that simple. Something you think that is so small means so much. Big Mom could have Big Mom could have been part of the Navy at one point. I don't know how she would have turned up there, but at the same time, this guy grabs on the Big Mom and uses her and turns her into a monster, a selfish little monster. Was it Drake? No, that was Drake. I don't know, Kid. I don't think we got a little bit of Kid's backstory, but I don't think that was Drake when we saw between the Law's backstory. Drake, Navy. Oh my God, how did I forget your name? Kobe. Holy crap, the growth on Kobe. Whoa. Jeez. That's crazy. Probably like a slave or okay. Yeah, Ling. Drake was president during the law. Yeah, that was okay. Yes, that was. I didn't see that. I ended up not reacting to it, but I ended up skipping that during my reactions. I don't know how that happened, but I ended up going back to watch it and seeing him escape. Imagine if Usopp had put the effort into training like Kobe. Usopp got a lot of potential. It's just he's still a little. I don't know. A lot of the characters got a lot of growth, but Usopp still has this scare factor. Well, Nami does too, and but Nami showed her ass off. Like she dead ass showed her, and I guess it was the motherly love in her, but she showed out and she did her thing. I like Nami because I remember at the beginning I did not really care for Nami. Even after learning some more of Nami's backstory and everything and why she was the way she was, it still took some time to grow on me. But Nami has a big character development, and I like Nami now. Two very different people, guys. Matthew. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, Nami fighting. What was it? Alt T? Think either. Oh, somebody hates Usopp. I just read that. I hate Usopp. Hey, you have your rights, man. Chopper needs to hit the gym. Chopper. He hit the gym, right? He a little bulk now. He took that damn rumble ball. I hope he goes back and fix that. We got baby geezer, baby geezer Chopper from the side effects. Maybe he can fix it. I don't know. But the fact that he trusts Caesar enough to mess with his rumbles, it was kind of wild. You know, you gotta watch how I said that one. I caught myself on that one. But yeah, I like that. I like the side effect, but he needs to fix that. Usopp isn't normal. He has 20/20 vision and it's OP and range compact. But yeah, up close, he's just a big old mess. He can't handle nothing. I will probably. I don't know how I'm gonna do the movies. I tried to do the One Piece movies and I had a mistake and I couldn't Well, it got uploaded, but then it messed me up. Hold on. Y'all don't hear that, right? Okay, y'all don't hear that. Still surprised that Chopper accept drugs from C. That's what I'm saying. That was wild. Even gave them to. That's what he gave him. Wait a minute. The bag is that he gave him drugs. I didn't know what he gave him. Adamant with the 10. A big fan theory is Queen is Frankie's dad. Both are silly cyborg singers, and Queen is 20 years older. Yet somehow they never met in Wano. That's true. Also, Frankie made guns before meeting Tom, who taught him. I don't think if Queen is his dad, he didn't miss out on a lot, you know. He had a nice father figure, and Queen, good riddance, you know. Sometimes it's, parents. Sometimes parents can really screw you up, and I think Queen definitely, if he is Frankie's child, Frankie would not be on the Straw Hats. Let's just say that. I mean, Yamato was fighting against his dad. And Kaido, you're a terrible father. Like Big Mom and Kaido was terrible parents. I don't know. Shitty parents piss me off. Excuse me. They just piss me off. Queen has a child who he abandoned 36 years ago. That's gotta be. Egghead hype. Hey, awesome boy. How you doing? I'm ready. I'm ready to watch Egghead. Did we even discuss anything? The ending? Hold on. Oh, bounties increasing. We got bounties increasing. Yeah, and we got the 2 new emperors. That's big. I think I will say that's something that's big that happened in this damn thing. Luffy is now emperor, and with Buggy, who mistakenly became one. That's a funny story. But Luffy is one. So now what is Kid and Law going to do? They work. I don't know. Even though Kid actually had the chance to dead ass kill Luffy, right? He had that moment. He could have did it, right? He could have if he wanted to, but he didn't. Well, no, he couldn't because Luffy grabbed him up. So, but I don't know now. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm mad that we don't get to see those 3 boys together anymore. I know they don't like each other, whatever. They can say that all they want. They worked together and they did well together. And Law can kiss my ass. He's a part of the Straw Hat. So even though he has his own crew, yada yada yada, heart pop, yeah, it don't matter. He's a Straw Hat in my head. It don't matter. Kid didn't want the smoke. Fair enough. Kid is a strong, but not as strong as Luffy. Let's just call it what it is. He's not. But they defeated Big Mom. Law and Kid. I didn't think Law and Kid would have been the ones that defeat Big Mom. I thought eventually Luffy would have defeat Big Mom, or one of the Straw Hats, because that's who she was going after. But no, not at all. No, they didn't have to deal with that. It was all Law and Kid. I like to see them all together again. I don't know if we're gonna get that or not. Who remember when they tried giving Law bread? Who tried to give Law bread? Who tried to give Law bread? Oh, my hat on too tight. On my forehead too damn big. I'm sorry, y'all. Woof. Can your forehead get bigger? I don't know. Maybe if you get fatter, your forehead gets bigger. I don't know. Get older, your head? I don't know. Sorry. Law doesn't like bread. Wait a minute. What? Did I miss this? Hold on. Law don't like bread. But I can't remember that. I'm going to have to go back and check. Your hair grows more information you attain. That ain't happening over here. I'm sorry. The information does not stay in the head. Apparently, all 90s related shit stays in my head. Nothing new goes in there. It's all old shit that stays stuck in there. Blu-ray with the 5. The best moments are either serious or funny gear. 5 is genius. It merged them. We can laugh during the fight since we're laughing with Luffy, not at him. Yep. I love it. I love Gear 5. That is awesome. I don't think he's going to gear up anymore. I think 5 is where it ends, maybe. Because the man, he died. He died. And that Gear 5 wasn't something he came up with. He said, I lost the battle. What the hell happened? There you are. I don't know. Either way, you're here. Brain blast. Oh, mine here. He died for our sins. He sure did. If Luffy has Gear 5, what is Chopper going to look like in his awakening? Yeah, some people still got more awakenings. Wait a minute. Somebody brought up that Chopper has like 7 things. Was it? No, did he say 7? Because Chopper brought this up a while back. Because he can turn into a couple things. You know, he can do a couple things. So wait, Luffy has a chance to evolve again. He does, right? 7 points, yeah. Like Steak Man and Bounce Man. Yeah, because there is Steak Man and Bounce Man, which I love Bounce Man. I love hearing that. Bounce Man. I love it. Chopper's Devil Fruit doesn't make any sense. Fair enough. It's just Chopper. He's just Chopper, and I love Chopper. Chopper's a great doctor. Robinson is Demon. Oh my God, Robin. Yo, that was awesome. Abdomen with the 5. It implies that Chopper Monster Points is his awakening. Okay, his body and mind aren't strong enough to use at will, so he uses Rumble Balls to force it. Oh, so is he gonna get rid of the ball or rumbles? I don't want to. I'm trying to avoid the damn shit. he gonna figure. Yo, that would be nice because Robin had an awakening. Let's call it what it is. Robin had her moment. Luffy had another one. Sanji got a new. He's up there now too. Zoro's getting stronger. Brook with his fancy dancy shit. I love Brook. I just love his shit. Frankie, he's gonna continue to build. I mean, it sucks that his wanted poster is the damn Sunny, but at the same time, it's pretty funny. Let's go Sunny. Let's go Sunny. Nami has upgraded her weapon. That weapon started off this little thing. Now it got a whole Zeus inside of it. So yeah. So Big Mom's no longer involved in Zeus, right? Wait, what? Is Big Mom? No, Zeus is no longer a soul of Big Mom? Huh? No. What? I'm confused. Because Big Mom is dead. So Zeus should be dead, right? No official confirming she's dead. Oh, but we don't know. Fair enough. Zeus merged with Nami's baton. She ain't dead? Yeah, probably not. Let's be honest. No, Kaido probably not even dead either. You know, I don't know. They may have fallen burning lava, but somehow, some way. I don't think we ever gonna see them again. But they didn't fall in water. So does water count? Does lava count? Is lava and water the same? Like they can't swim in water, but can they swim in lava? Oh yeah, that jackass dead now. I think. After that, yeah, that last cutting, him coming back to life was pissing me off. Whew. He's not alive though. He better not be. Lava is just super hot rock. Yeah, so that means they can swim in that if they wanted to, right? Hmm. So many questions. So many questions. When Big Mom creates the stuffed objects become separately entity. Oh, so they can live without their. Oh, okay. They can live without Big Mom. Even okay, so no attachments. Zeus is now Zeus of his own cloud, and he can continue to eat all that processed food and live a great life. They made me care about a cloud. You know what? I should have known when I started crying over a ship. It doesn't matter. Somehow, some way, they're gonna make you care. They give these objects a boat, a cloud. You start crying for a cloud, like you don't deserve. Big Mom don't deserve you. I'm over here fighting about a cloud. That's wild. The going Mary. R.I.P. Mary, man. But the Sunny, I gotta accept the Sunny. Sunny's cool, you know. Sunny doesn't give us any reactions though. Wait, no, Sunny did sweat one time. We saw Sunny sweat, I think. So it gave me a little bit of, yo, this boat is, it's not Mary, but that boat got feelings too. So yeah, I wonder about the time. And Laboon, yeah. Brooke needs to see Laboon. It needs to happen. But don't we gotta get to the last island before we can go back? I don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh, I don't know. Zeus has his own lifespan. When she made her own broken bones, homie. Oh yeah, the bones. The bones, homie. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Her own broken. Oh boy, Big Mom was wild. Weeb Lord with the $4.99. I appreciate it. What movie is the clip you use from where Frasier says, "What the fuck is going on?" Oh, half baked. No, Hangover. Was it? It was the second one. He was trapped in the no. That was the one, the baby. So that had to be the first one, I think, because they had the baby in the backseat of the taxi, if I'm correct. It's been a while since I've seen Hangover 1 and 2. I get them mixed up, but I know the third one wasn't that good, but I always remember cocaine and chicken. So that's about it. But yeah, that sounds wild. Cocaine and chicken. Oh boy. Yo, I can go on and on about movies, but we're not there. I need to stay on topic. I never stay on topic in my lives. It just doesn't happen. Oh, I want to play One Piece Odyssey. Would you guys? Well, first, anybody who played it, is it a decent game? Is it worth playing? I know it may be an old game, I believe. And I don't know if I'm going to be spoiled if I start playing it. I don't think I'll be spoiled because I'm almost catched up. So I don't know. But I want to play it. So what SpongeBob mean? Wait, what? Matthew, what are you saying? I hate that SpongeBob meme. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh, you talk about the ass twerking. Oh. Okay. I like it, but it's a turn-based game. I've heard that term before, but I don't know what that means. Turn-based game. Mike Tyson being Mike Tyson and Hangover. Kind of mad, but that's what we got. So it's not that good. Is it worth playing? It's the question. You take turns in combat instead of real time. Oh, the turn based. Okay. Not gonna lie, I love the Squid Turk meme. Yeah, it's unfortunately no longer gonna happen. I didn't expect them to play that song constantly. It just became a thing. They played it a lot. Like a lot. So it was a lot of ass twerking going on. Just because that song was being played. I love the edit you did with Steph Rogen where Zoro was the huge blunt. You can smoke this. Yeah, the trifecta. Yeah, it was actually a try. What do you think he says? It's a trifecta. I don't remember all the quotes of the movie, but I have nightmares of Squidward booty. I should have put this. The fact I should have, because I didn't realize how much twerking was really going on in SpongeBob. Okay, there's a lot. And Squidward liked to twerk. He twerked on stage. He twerked in front of SpongeBob's face. But SpongeBob also did some twerking. I think Patrick also did some twerking. There's a lot of twerking, a lot of booty shaking in SpongeBob. I didn't realize that. Satan is calling again. Hey, Satan did not have to call me. at all in Wano. At all. Well, I did make a few terrible jokes, but it was cut to shit. It wasn't Satan calling. I don't know. Satan hasn't called me in a while, so I've been good. I guess I've been good. I've been good. I've been doing good. Folks, please don't spam asking for our next upload. Oh, okay. We got this. If you're just getting here, let me go ahead and let that be known. It's going to be about 2 more days before y'all get another upload. I have a busy week. I got some things that's happening. You know. Oh, this is going to be an interesting journey. Oh, I'm a little nervous about it, but you know, you won't know until you try, and you may fail, but you keep trying. That's what you do. Got Satan on speed dial. Nope, not anymore. Nope. No. Oh yeah, I am going to be starting Naruto around when we get closer to the end of One Piece. Like it's getting like not. I won't say when we become weekly, but when we getting up to that part, like the last few episodes of the first part of Egghead, then I'll start doing Naruto. Still got and Dragon Ball. So we got some new animes. It's just so sad. One Piece has been so fun. Like watching One Piece, editing for One Piece, it's just been fun. And crying at One Piece, as much as I hate crying at One Piece, I can't help it. It is what it is. I didn't know I was such a crybaby. Like I knew I was a crybaby in the sense of I can get emotional, but I didn't know it would hit me that hard. I learned some stuff about myself watching One Piece, that's for sure. Egghead is so good. Okay, can I ask the question? It's not spoiling, but no, I'm not doing meme reactions anymore, King Crimson. I will if I get back on Twitch. I need to get my ass back on Twitch. I was live streaming there and things just start happening. The flood happened here and everything it was mentally like I couldn't get back into it. But I should get back into it and you know, get over there. That's the only place I can do memes. I'll do One Piece memes here once I understand them. I mean, once, you know, I finish up. But what was I saying? I already lost my train of thought. Damn it. There I go. Just talking on my ass crack. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Oh, the question about Egghead. Thank you. Is it more funny, angriness, or sadness? It's just more of what am I going to expect? If y'all see those who've been rocking with me now, y'all see the emotional person that I am and how I can react. Spoiler, depression, funny, sad, just a roller coaster. Okay, a roller coaster. Every arc has been a roller coaster, I guess. So expect the same things that I got from all the arcs. Oh man. I don't think it could ever happen, but at the same time, I'm not going to put it past a One Piece episode. We better not lose a Straw Hat member. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it should never happen, right? That should never be a thing that's on my mind. But this One Piece is definitely, you expect the unexpected, you know? Luffy already died. Technically, Luffy already died. Yeah, well, that's something. Okay, we had 9 members, so Luffy does not count. So I thought we was already at 10 because I was counting Luffy, but we got 9, but not including Luffy. Well, including Luffy will make 10. So yeah, damn, awesome boy, you're right. You're right. He is dead. Damn, we got a dead member. Damn. Just imagine explaining One Piece to somebody who never seen it. Yeah, there is a pirate crew with a dead person on the ship, a cook who was a perv, a swordsman who, I don't know, what can I describe Zoro as? How did he not get lost going to those graves? He's making progress. The man's making progress. Jinbei is a whole fish man. Nami is Nami, and Robin is Robin, and Luffy is Rubber. Usopp It's who's up. Like, Chopper's a doctor, but he's also a raccoon dog. We don't call him a raccoon dog. Everybody else do. Let's call him a reindeer. I get upset when people call him a raccoon dog. I really do. He does not like being called a raccoon dog, so don't call him a raccoon dog. All right. Lost and Found has stated Luffy is a used condom. That's just disrespectful. He's rubber, yes. He is rubber. I'm sorry. Yes, and Big Mom could not understand that one either. So yeah. You need to leave. Reindeer, I'm high. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yo, that comment was off. That was so off. Oh, Jesus. Why? Oh, yeah, Nami is a thief. I keep forgetting. She likes to steal things. I thought she was scared of her bounty. She wasn't scared of her bounty. She was just mad she didn't have that much money. That's wild. Oh, I should not read that one out loud. Oh, my God. He's rubber man, but not that kind of rubber for real. I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh my God. I got a question. Did I touch up on everything with this arc? Did we pretty much get it? Any questions? Any kind of questions pertaining to a character that y'all want to know about? I think I don't have anything else. Yo, he inserted his chill. Oh no, the new Emerald. Hold on. Which one? The one with the forest guy? No, Emerald. The new Emerald. He's not an Emerald. Is he an Emerald? Yeah, he an Emerald. Who? Oh, Carrot. Yeah, Carrot too. Hold on. With the Emerald. Oh, green. Okay, yeah, the wrong kind of green. Yeah, Emerald. Yeah, Emerald City. I'm sorry. we doing Sonic stuff now. Yeah. I like his devil fruit. Or is that? No, I'm not. I'm not okay. I'm losing my shit. I don't like him. He may be speaking some form of truth, but he's a dickhead. Ooh, what? He's an asshole. Let's just call him an asshole. Let's not go that far with the words here. We already talked about you stuff. Okay. Ooh. Rewind. All right. Carrot. Carrot did her thing, and now she has to run a whole damn island there that was put upon her. I don't know, and it kind of guilt tripped her. You carry Pedro's heart, so it's only right that you do that. Not asking her, telling her. So. Good luck, Carrot. I do hope we get to see running to Carrot like later on. Abdomen with the 5. Luffy embodying the sun. It was foreshadowing during his final fight against Crocodile. Look at chapter 202, page 9. Then chapter 208, page 9. I gotta get into these mangas. Our long fight. Wow. For sure. Oh, wow. I think it's accurate. Okay, Yamato wasn't going to join. Carrot wasn't going to join. I understand why Yamato's not going to join. I don't know if I was excited about Yamato trying to join. I was just like, for real, is that happening? Like, Carrot, I can kind of see Carrot being part of the Straw Hats. But it's like, we got the swordsman. We got our shipwright. Who is the next person? Like, who would be the next kind of thing? What would be their thing who becomes a crewmate? I remember Luffy talking about a musician since day one and a cook. But that's the only two that Luffy really brought up. Well, no, Nami is the navigator. He needed a navigator. He didn't need a swordsman, but I guess swordsman is cool. Hey, you can come join and do your thing. Viper Breeze with the 5. Hey, Queen, thanks for your reaction. By the way, you aren't ready for the next art. Not even a little bit, seriously. Am I really ready for any of these episodes? I don't think so. I be saying at the beginning, oh, I'm ready for this. I'm not. I always lie to myself. Sometimes it's okay to lie to yourself. Not all the time, but it's okay sometimes. Momo, Grandpa's lives. Oh, yeah. I'm not. Okay, I don't want to be disrespectful to Grandpa. I don't like what he did. You let all this happen. I don't like what you did. I try to understand. It's just like Garp doing his thing with Ace. I don't like what you did. Look, I've lived long enough. You know, I've lived here. I'm willing to die for. Okay, I just am. I'm just saying I'm gonna at least try. But hey, that's not everybody. So it's not the grandpas. Y'all the grandpas, y'all old as shit. Okay, relax. Woo! Okay. Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus with the $1.99. Just want to say Doofy did nothing wrong. Doofy, excuse me, Doofy. Yeah, Doofy. Doofy did nothing wrong. Much love. Thank you for that. He's still in jail laughing at himself, isn't he? With his shades back on. How the hell did they give him the exact same shit? How did he get his shades back? I want to see his eyes. Goofy Doofy. Goofy Doofy. Uncle Ruckus, no relation. I'm tired of this grandpa for real. I am about to start, Kobe, Egghead. I want to say Eggman. Not Dr. Eggman. Egghead Island. I haven't started that at all, so. Next arc is better than Marineford. Look, I will say I don't know if I can say Marineford was a good arc. Okay, yes, it was a good arc when it comes to the fighting and all that stuff and everything, sure. But what happened was not. Like, I can't get down. I can't even go back and watch that. Like, and then they want to flashback it and push it in your face. You remember? You remember when? I remember when. I will never forget when. So is Marineford a good arc? It is a good arc, but things happened there that was just it's heartbreaking. Luffy had to grow. Luffy had to learn. Things happened to Luffy where he realized, you know, hey, it's going to be tough. This is nobody said becoming a pirate and wanting to get the One Piece was going to be easy. You're going to go through trials and tribulations. Yes, the whole thing. But damn, man. Had to you tell it, you worked the way they worked it all the way up to saving his ass, jumping down, fighting people, and then he turned around. The way they set that shit up. Oh my God. Bearded. With the 5. Thank you. Let me calm down. Oh, Queen, do you think I can't remember. I can't pronounce that. Cat. I'm just a cat. I know what you're talking about though. Let Luffy win because he saw Gear 5 with his future sight and went, nah, fuck that. I don't know. But that damn show was a great fight though, for real. He said, nah, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. The donut. Yeah, he had his donuts. Yeah. Duncan Ace. Okay, here we go with the donuts. The donuts. Yeah, the One Piece community, you guys are great. Y'all don't, as much as I nag y'all about it, y'all don't spoil it. I just never thought that would be a thing, but it's a thing. And it's possible to avoid spoilers. Cause I'm gonna be honest, the only time I'm actually on the internet, if you want me to be real, only time I'm actually on the internet is when it's working purposes. I play a lot of phone games. I'm that old lady that plays the phone games. And I'm about to start a garden, so I'll probably be outside a lot this year. As long as allergies don't. I like to disconnect as much as I can because I know this mentality that I have, the mental, I know I can lose it if I don't get a hold of it. Like, I don't want that to happen. Do you have Snake on your phone? No, I play, it's not Candy Crush. It's a flower game. It's a matching flower game, okay? And I just match flowers together. I'm getting my garden ready on the phone. So I don't really play like the internet. I did have a moment where I had to stop because I was getting deep into interrogation videos. had to slow that down because I realized I couldn't sleep at night. And then my brain just started thinking of all the stuff that could happen to you, all the stuff that could happen to your children. You just never know. You don't trust people. And it's just like, wait a minute, you need to go ahead and cut that off. Go back into the bullshit world and go watch some shows. There's a couple of shows that's coming on Netflix. I got 2 shows that's coming on Netflix, and I got a show I'm watching on HBO. So I'm now back into the fake world, and I'm good. Just like my mom playing Candy Crush. Yeah, I'm that person now. I do be thinking about One Piece all day. My kids don't want to watch it, y'all. And I'm telling them they should watch it. And it's like, as a parent, I should make them watch it, but I'm not. I'm not going to force you down. I'm not going to force you here and sit. And maybe later on down the line, they will probably want to look at it. My youngest son did try, but I don't think he was grasping on. He was young. It's not enough. I don't know. Maybe it's the 10-year-old mind. Oh, excuse me. He was 11. At the time, he wasn't ready. So, I don't know. They do watch anime, but it's just certain ones that we could connect on. Because I've seen Chainsaw Man. My son who reads the mangas there. I think One Piece has good moral values for kids. They do. They do. I really believe that. Luffy is a very, very good role model in like how you go about life. Chainsaw manga. I've heard. I saw the show. I just never read the mangas, and I really feel like I need to get into these mangas way more. It's just, when it becomes adulting, there's this thing. It's very important that you have a roof over your head. You got food in your belly. You got water. The fact that you got to pay for everything, it's just wonderful, Great adulting world. And you can. Oh, trust, you can if you want to. You can go spend money on bullshit. And I don't think it's bullshit. It's just being responsible. But, I guess it's okay. Of course, it's cool. The kids can eat, I guess. That sounds terrible. Jeez. A roof? Yeah, roof. But but we could watch One Piece. I really hate for real. Oh, thank you, Ross. With adult, like, you have to experience life. Wait, you have to experience life and develop a sense of empathy to appreciate One Piece. Yeah. And I guess I've been here long enough. Oh my God, y'all. Just so y'all know, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. I don't think I'm gonna be live on my birthday. I usually go live on my birthday, but I don't think I'm doing it this year. I'm really struggling. Turning 40. I'm not happy about it. Yeah, but life, I got some life experiences. I've been on this earth for a while, and see. Yeah, sure. I don't like the 40. I don't like it. I don't like where I'm going. I don't like it. Because now it's like you're no longer thinking about, I can't wait till I turn. I can't wait. Now you're like, damn, I'm about to turn. Man, damn. It's like shit. I don't know. Being with alcohol is fun. No, we're definitely not doing that. I did that last year. We're not doing that. I think that was embarrassing. Like, there's some videos that I deleted off of this channel, and it was me live streaming drunk. It's no longer there. I'm not big enough yet, so I can get away with a little shit here and there. There's some that may have seen it, and some may not have seen it, but it's no longer for people to see. Unfortunately, the last birthday live stream I did drink, and I don't drink. I'm not a drinker anymore. Used to, not anymore. And apparently, it doesn't take a lot anymore. I learned, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Why don't I like the 40s? 40, I thought when I was 26. Shit, only if. I was a lot. No, we're not doing this. No, I'm not about to go and just, no, I'm not. Because I do, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not going to get too personal with life. Like, I've been through some stuff in life. I'm not. I don't want to think about the 26. I was just I can admit that I was a bitch, okay? I did not like myself in the early 20s. I'm glad I was not on YouTube. I'm going to be honest. I don't think y'all will like me. I don't like my damn self. God. Can you handle the next arc? All right. Queen, can you handle the next arc? I don't know. I think I will be okay. What's next on the list of anime reactions? We got I saw that out of context. I never really watched that, but no, we got Naruto and Dragon Ball. Shanks is 40. That's how old he is. Queen, you ever end up watching the intros and outros? No, I have to watch that. So I guess I will react to that too. So I have a double upload that day. We'll have the intros and outros. Excuse me. It's disgusting. We have the intros and outros, and then we'll have the reaction to Egghead. Egghead, right? Yes. Not Eggman. Wait. Egghead. Yes, Egghead. Queen, do I take requests? It all depends on what that request is. That's all. After you catch up, I highly recommend you do the videos on the manga cover stories. I have a good feeling you'll love them. There's a lot that I got to look at. That's, once I finally caught up with everything. The videos some of y'all have been suggesting me, I have to check out. I'm losing my voice already. I talk too much. I can't talk a lot. Egghead, yeah, Jim Carrey, yo. I'm not going. That's a great movie. I'm surprised. Maybe it's just because it's Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey. If you couldn't tell, I think I use a lot of Jim Carrey and Will Ferrell. If I'm looking back on how much I use a lot of Jim Carrey stuff. Early days, Queen. Please dub. Oh yeah, I gotta watch it in English. I've heard. Yeah. Oh, I also seen the love Jim Carrey. Yo, let's watch it. When I saw Luffy turn into the Gear 5, the Joy Boy, that was definitely a mass moment for me. Egg, I have an announcement. Egghead, be sure to drink some water. I always forget to bring the water when I'm doing live. I don't know. You're liar. I love, that's my, no. I can't tell you what's my favorite Jim Carrey movie. No, liar could be. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't have a favorite Jim Carrey movie. I love them all. Oh, Robin Williams. Yes, I miss him too. Yeah. Jim and Will be cooking. See, I don't know about older Will, but back in the day, Will, definitely. Not Will Smith, but Will Ferrell. Adam Sandler too, I know he pops up sometimes. Yep. Chris Farley, yeah. Tommy Boy. It was Tommy Boy and Black Sheep. I think that's the no, the ninja one. He was a ninja. I think that's what the 3 movies he did. And SNL was actually funny. That's just my 2 cents on that. But, I also had Living Color and Mad TV. Okay, I'm not going to go down memory lane. I go down there all the time and I watch stuff, even though I can go back and look and say, ooh, that wasn't in good taste, but we laughed at that. Beverly Hill Ninja, that's it, yeah. Oh, I'm going to bring tissue every time for One Piece. I keep lying to myself. I'm like, I don't need tissue. Actually, I need towels. I don't even need tissue. I'm going to use towels. It works. Towels work way better than tissue. Invincible, I only watched the first season and some of the second season. I didn't finish that. I didn't even finish watching it. Oh my God. Don't worry, I'm a fire marshal. Holy shit. That's where I really know Jim Carrey from. Let me tell you something. Okay, stop. All right. What gets views? Invincible? You're going to need them from Egghead. Queen just react to anime in the rain. Nobody can tell you're crying. That's a good thought. Watch anime in the rain. Hey, I don't cry in One Piece. I swear, y'all be thinking I cry. There's no crying in One Piece. There's no crying. Can I get away with saying that I'm... I can get away with it. I can get away with it. I don't cry in One Piece. Those tears was not tears. I just had an allergic reaction to the light that I look at all the time, You know what? Somebody brought up the crying compilations. I don't know. I don't know. know. I don't know, liar, liar. You I don't know. Ah, that's a long ass video, isn't it? The tear fruit. Yes, that's my fruit. Allergic reaction to sadness. I like that Blu-ray. It's the allergies. I don't know. I'm debating on that crying compilation thing. It's like, girl, I've really ugly cried on this damn thing. I've ugly cried. Like I ain't never ugly cried before, and damn uploaded it. I had one with the Marine 4. I couldn't breathe for a second. It's one of those hyperlation type of crying. Like you just got your ass whooped. Will Mob Psycho 100 season 3 be on your to watch list? I want to, but at the same time, it's been so long since I seen Mob Psycho 1 and 2. I may have to personally go back and look at to remember some things. I don't remember 100%. And I still didn't finish Dan to Dan. I had one more episode of that? I gotta get it together, y'all. Goodbye. Oh, Vivi, yeah. Crying is good for the soul, but at the same time, it's embarrassing for people to watch. Especially when your whole face is melting. It does not. You look crazy. You got tissue stuck on your face. I mean, it's not pretty at all. Need to run Space Dandy Dan. Space Dandy. Oh, yeah. I remember, I think I watched something pertaining to that too. Will you continue JoJo? Oh, new anime part is, wait, anime, what? Like the show or manga? I didn't finish JoJo's Stone Ocean. Reading the manga twists me up. Like, I read the manga and then I see how much they really take out. So it makes me wonder, do all manga readers watch animes or do they not, just because they know it's not the same? Which is better, the anime or the book? Because the anime or the manga, which one is better? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know. It's like reading a manga then watching the anime. It really hurt my soul a little bit. It was like, what about that part? And then what about that part? You left that part out, but you can't fit it all in one. I don't know. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I always would say the egg. The egg. But what pooped out the egg? That I don't know. You know, you always wonder how the world became, and nobody could actually tell me. Nobody was there. So I gotta hear stories. You know, sometimes I wonder, but then sometimes I say, you know what? I'm here. So I'm gonna live in the now. I know what happened in the past. I don't know what happened all the way back in the past. If it wasn't on video, then it didn't happen. Even though some things on videos are lies. So I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. you know, I don't know. The Fetus of God from the Dark Stalkers. What? We getting off track again. Yes, Grant. Yes, we are. We always do. It is about time. I know I asked the question, but did I get everything out when it came to everything with this arc? 10 out of 10. No, I can't say 10 out of 10 with this arc. I would give it a 8 out of 10. It was just the simple fact that when it came to the flipping of the scenes, the timing of the flipping of the scenes, and you give me a little bit more than I get it, because there was a lot going on, so you had to flip the scene. But when it was flipping the scenes with Luffy being in the Gear 5, like, let's get back up there. Like, let's get back up there. Like, moments that you need to stay up there and focus on that area. But no, we had other stuff going on, so we had to go downstairs. And people had to do their things, and it was just a lot. There was a lot in this arc. But it was a great arc. It was beautiful to watch. Now, is the animation different? When it comes to Egghead, I don't know. But Wano, out of all the arcs, was a beautiful thing to look at. And I will never forget episode 1015 because that was beautifully done. It was the soundtrack to it, everything flowed together, rolled together. And the drums are the best. I don't know what that song name is. I don't even know if it is a song. I don't want to Google it and then One Piece pops up in my stuff. So I gotta wait to figure out all the stuff when it comes to the One Piece. But it took me 3 months. It took me 3 months to finish this arc. I'm super late, but it's European time, so forgive me. Queen, did you check out any of the impact frames, especially from 1062? I did not, Brian, but there's a lot. I'm sure I missed a lot. I didn't catch it all. It was a lot. Yeah, I am almost completely caught up, and I think I'm gonna be sad. I really am. But I think we caught the pacing was butt cheeks. Fair enough. Fair enough. Drums of Liberation. That's the name of the song. So I can just when I get a chance to, I'll type it in, put it on a list, and listen to it, just like I listen to the Baka song on the regular. I don't care. I listen to Luffy sing his Baka song still to this day. Yeah, One Piece will follow me until the rest of my days, and I probably will use One Piece meme related stuff just because it's part now. Thoughts on Kid and Killer? Kid is cool. I like Kid. I don't know. I thought he was kind of cool. I like Killer more than Kid, but I like the duo, and I like their bond. What happened to the rest of Kid's crew? Oh no, Jinbei saved them. Jinbei had them, I think. Yeah, I think. We didn't really get much of them besides just it really was Kid and Killer. And I feel so bad for Killer. You know what's interesting? When I first heard him, I was like, oh, I like that laugh. And then I got sad about liking that little laugh. I thought he was kind of wild, like a wild man, got a wild laugh to him. Because I didn't know that was Kid at the time. But that guy, I like that. But now that I know why he laughs, it's not as cool anymore. But his crew took him in and they were like, why did you... First, they were all mad that you made this serious guy laugh. And okay, y'all want to be the laughing, the laughing crew now just for Killer. It was sweet. I like it. I like him. I like it. Even though the history behind it sucks. Luffy rang the Liberty Bell in Skypiea. The way they had this all set up is amazeballs for real. They set this one up. Wano has been in the making. Little by little, been sprinkling it. And Luffy's gear was being also sprinkled in it. Wow. It's like I pay attention, but I don't pay attention. And I wish I can catch it all, but I can't. I'm gonna be honest. It takes me some time to catch it. Yeah, the Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Oda do be cooking better than Sanji, apparently. Don't let Sanji hear that, though. You hated Kid and Wando? Fair enough. I liked them. Hey, did you like Queen's Funk song? I don't know. Mm-mm. Him and his Zuma. I don't know. Maybe because I don't like Queen anymore. I don't know. It was cute at the beginning. It was adorable at the beginning. Yeah, bicycle. All that. Then you're like, ooh, I don't like you. Damn. He was cool on my book. You was cool, sir. Queen is almost also a deadbeat. Yeah, he in the fact he hit that woman. You know what? I guess he is considered a good scientist because he copied every damn thing the German had. Yeah, you're a great scientist, sir. Wonderful. I don't like you, Queen. I don't. King, you're cool. Queen, you're a fool. All right. Sun God versus fake God. I keep forgetting about him. I don't know why. I forget about him sometimes. Do you own a straw hat? Will you wear a straw hat? When will you wear a straw hat? I do not own a straw hat. I wish I did own a straw hat. And I'm not too sure when I will get a straw hat. Eventually, maybe my lifetime, when things are right, I can get that stuff. But for now, I can just dream. Work towards those dreams. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. But the fact that I got to watch One Piece and experience this, I'm happy with that. And that's dead ass. It'll be weird rocking a straw hat though. I like Law. I like Law setup, to be honest. Like everything about Law and his hat and his whole swag, I like it. Straw hat's cool, you know, because he's the main thing. But Law next to Zoro, my favorite characters. If I can cosplay Law and do it right and give it justice, God, I know I'm a 40-year-old woman. but One Piece be making me very childlike. I'm not even gonna lie. Is that Frankie's new voice, or is that the voice that's happening like when he started losing his voice? Because I've noticed the voice difference. Like it's changed at in Wano a lot. So I'm not sure. Ace hat is my jam. Ace does have a lot. That's him losing it. Okay, still low voice. Yeah. Damn. I can't picture Frankie being anybody else besides Frankie. Like, I don't, excuse me. I don't know. I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch the openings and the intros. Yeah, getting old does. And I think that's the biggest part about getting old. The things you think you could still do that you no longer can do. And you got to admit to yourself that for my health purposes, I can no longer do. It's one of those rough ones. It is rough. I really can't get used to the new voice. So it already started with the new voice? His voice changed back after the break. What do you think of Buggy and look, Buggy, me and Buggy me and Buggy ain't cool. We cool, but we not cool. I know everybody might, the stuff that's happening to Buggy, cool, okay? But maybe I can't get down with Buggy. I don't know. Everything about Buggy. I don't like the clown. I don't like the clown. I can't like a clown. I just don't like clowns. I don't like it. And what's happening to him? I'm losing my voice. Holy shit. Okay, I'm about to get out of here. Mike with the 99, please get a straw hat. Hey, I will say eventually I will. Excuse me. Eventually I will. Who you calling Big Nose? You don't like Happy Meals? Ronald McDonald scared the shit out of me. Especially with him and his crew back in the day. No, we're not partying with Ronald. I'm not partying with Ronald and his friends. I'll take his meal. You offer me a cheeseburger and french fry? Sure. I can't eat McDonald's now, but back in the day it was great. But that clown, man, no. That clown. There's a long history with clowns. And I've told the story, and I don't want to relive the moments. So I don't like clowns. Y'all, I got traumatized badly, the clown game. And somebody thought, in order to get over your fear, we're going to force you constantly to stare at this clown that's scary as shit. It never worked. It didn't work. It made it worse. So I got problems with clowns. I went to a circus once as an adult. Okay, I got kids. Kids, like in school kids. And I'm over here running away from a clown in front of my children. So no, I don't like clowns. I can't handle the clowns. And Buggy, if he wasn't a clown, maybe I can surpass all the clown stuff and say, wow, look at him succeeding when he. How are you succeeding? You're succeeding, but you're getting up there. Good for you. I'll say that for Buggy. Good for him. I don't want him to get the One Piece. Become an emperor. Cool. You accidentally became that. You owe crocodile money. Hopefully that works out well. Hopefully they cut your head off even though you got your head back. Yeah, that makes it even worse. This man can grow back pieces of his body. He can put his body, separate his body, even the live action Buggy, they did very well on him. You know? He's getting whooped though. Yeah, unfortunately. Caesar deserves all the clown hate. Buggy's great. Caesar's an asshole too. Oh my God. Caesar owed money too. What the hell's up with clowns owing money? Okay. No, he didn't owe them money. He owed Big Mom the Giants. Well, she gave him big monies to work. Okay, either way. Our skits with the 2. Are we hyped for live action One Piece? Yes. I got a little upset when Usopp kissed somebody. I ain't gonna front. That was not in the cards. I did not see that coming. And I was a little upset about that because that doesn't happen in One Piece, but it happens in the live action. So yeah, but I am ready for season 2. Mihawk is a fraud. Oh, is he? Hank Thompson? Did I watch the It movies? I know all about the very original It. Wasn't a fan of it, but I have brothers who thought it was cool to try to use that tool to scare me. So, have I seen it? Kinda. I don't like it. It all started with Pee Wee Hermit, though. You'll float too. It's the best agenda piece. It's the best part of one podcast. Huh? Mean piece is also okay. This Zoro thing, the Zoro hunter with the minorities. I see what y'all are. I see. I've noticed, and I didn't notice it until some of y'all was saying it in the comment section. But I was like, I don't get why y'all keep saying that. I get it now. I get it now. That's funny. I'm funny. Not a rapper. I'm glad you found the community. It's a great community. You guys are great. I have fun with you guys. Honestly, if it was possible to watch One Piece live and not get in trouble for it, I would do it. You know, I don't want to put the channel on the line, but boy, oh boy, there be times when I'm watching it and I want to talk about it right there and then and get a response back. But unfortunately, I talk about it in the comment section. Then that's when y'all talk. But I'm already on to the second one, the next one. So it's like, oh man, excuse me. It'd be like that. We, the minority queen. Zoro fights all the minorities so that his captain doesn't look racist. He's the fall man. I can't with y'all. I can't. But yeah, I see what y'all saying. It's just one of those things like, okay. I don't know. Y'all know how Satan calls, so dark jokes is hilarious to me and will always be, no matter what. I guess that's how I decide to live life, because I'd rather laugh than cry, but I don't mind crying at One Piece. I gotta wrap this up. Yeah, I won't forget. I'm going back to Twitch. I'm gonna let y'all know exactly. We gotta get back on to Twitch with the live reactions of the anime. Some of the animes we will be doing live, and then I will upload it on YouTube. So we got to get back to that. I got to get it together. It's funny because every time I'm about to start these live streams, I get so nervous. But y'all calm my nerve, and I appreciate that. And I need to remember to bring water, because by the end of this, how long we been here? I don't even know. I started this at 8:30. Holy shit. We've been talking about a lot of shit. Just random shit, too. Hey, whatever. It was fun. I enjoy it because I get nervous with these lives and I scare myself. And fear does stop me a lot when it comes to doing live streams. But once I get here, I'm cool. I got to remember that I am who I am and I can't edit everything out. And that's probably why, when it comes to live streams, I can't edit half of the shit that I can't. I can't edit nothing I say. Whatever I say is being said. So, yeah. And that's the little difference between that. We don't bite. Yeah. The internet don't bite. But you mess around and do one thing. The internet, I 100% believe you can't fight the internet. Anybody who think they can fight the internet, good luck. Because once you fuck up and do something stupid, and if it's justified, let's be honest here. And if it's justified, like, yeah, you need to get your ass chewed out. Yeah. But yeah, don't fight the internet. I'll say what's on my mind. Some people may not agree with it, but that's fine. I see we have disagreements and, but I like that though. We don't all have to agree on everything, I like the conversations we have. It's been 2 hours. Wow. But yeah, it don't feel like it was. Maybe because I just rambled. I kind of had a plan at the beginning. It was going well for a while. So, almost. I don't know if I can 100% say I will be professionally here with bullet points and stuff because it feels like a presentation, and I think I lose that. I don't. It feels weird to me. Okay, okay. Relly said he think he can help me on that, so I'll get better when it comes to this, and I won't go too off track. But like I said, I'm a terrible driver, and sometimes we're gonna hit curbs, but we'll get back on it. We'll get back on the road and we'll keep going. Nobody, no. Some of y'all might get off. It's like, it's just too much. But those who are still here, I appreciate y'all. Okay. Woo. All right, off-roading. Yeah, sometimes that's fun. Let's go. Egghead is next. Expect that in the next couple days, maybe 2 days tops. And yeah, I never know how to end these things, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. I appreciate y'all. I wish I just had a button to push to stop the live, but I don't. So not really. It's like I gotta click and then. Well, yeah, I gotta click that button, but I'm saying like if there was a button. Okay. Never mind. All right, you guys. I will see you guys next time.